I've never even considered going to law school. But what I found was when I was a teacher, I taught in more urban than rural areas, and a lot of my kids faced a lot of really difficult challenges. And as a teacher, as a mandated reporter, that's when I first really began to see child abuse up close. My first call to the mandated reporter hotline was as a student teacher, when a little boy in my class came to school with half of his face black and blue. That little boy went home at the end of the day. He was worried about his mom. And that was what the social worker had said to me when I said, well, he can't go home, he's not safe there. And she said, well, he wants to go. And my response was, well, he's 6, so of course he wants to go. One of my frustrations as a teacher is that I didn't really have any control over what happened once I made that phone call. That led me to law school. I like to joke that I inhabit the dark and twisted corners of the world. I think I'm just wired that way, and I'm able to sit with kids in those dark places and just be there with them.
Lisa's handled some pretty intense and traumatic cases that other attorneys would just burn out from, but Lisa gets motivated by them. Lisa is a pit bull in the courtroom, but she's also a champion for people in our community. She knows at the end of the day that she wants to get justice for that family, and she does.
This is a war. This is absolutely a war, and these are the most defenseless victims that any of us will ever see. My mission is to help everyone understand that you don't have to have a law degree or be a lawyer. You don't have to have an education degree or be a teacher or be in law enforcement or be a social worker to be an advocate. You just have to be a human being who cares. I've been involved in all arms of the system, and this topic is too important not to take a holistic approach.
She has a wealth of knowledge as well as over a decade's worth of experience where she is able to look at a situation, identify any gaps that may be present, as well as the knowledge base and expertise to not only recognize the gaps, but fill in the gaps and teach and provide educational enrichment to any employees, children, or even top-level executives so that they can make that cultural shift from the top down.
I am fierce when it comes to representing children and advocating for children and educating people about keeping kids safe. I don't make any apologies for that. I'm combining my background in education, my experience in the courtroom, and my passion for protecting children. And my goal is to help train adults in the community so that we can all do better. The reason that consulting and training is so important is because it's more than just watching a PowerPoint demonstration or reading something out of a book or a pamphlet. It's important to see someone and hear someone and talk to someone who does this work, who can answer questions about real life situations that you can't pull from the pages of a book.
So that you not only see a new and improved individual, but you see a whole culture shift within that institution or school district. She brings with her an integrity that is difficult to match.
If we want kids to grow up and be functional and be healthy and happy, we have to care. This is the void that's been missing to help fix the system.